Just a normal, what? Hi friends, today I'm trying out a brand new lipstick formula from Maybelline. Here they are right here. I'm super excited. So this is a new formula that just barely launched. It's the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink Liquid Lipstick. It comes in 10 shades. I bought all the shades. I personally got mine off of Amazon, but I've seen that they carry it at Walmart and Ulta and CVS so far. These retail for $11.99 each, but you guys know how drugstore makeup is. Depending on where you get it, the price could vary, but that's what the original price is. So let me tell you guys a little bit about the formula. I'm super intrigued by it. And then of course I'm gonna try on all 10 shades, and then I'm gonna do a wear test as well. I'm intrigued. I've heard really good things about this so far. So this is called the Superstay Vinyl Ink Longwear Liquid Lip Color. That's a long name, but Maybelline says it's budge resistant. It's a vinyl color, which means that it's gonna have a shine to it, but it's supposed to have a 16-hour wear, or up to 16 hours. It says it has a color lock formula that defies smudging and transfer. So it's not supposed to transfer, but it's glossy. So that's what I'm curious about. And it provides an instant shine. You're supposed to shake well before applying on clean, dry lips. And again, it's available in 10 shades. I just feel like the long wear plus the shine is so interesting, especially in one product. I feel like I've seen many products, especially at the drugstore, that have like a color for the base and then a top coat that kind of seals it and makes it long wear, but this is supposed to be like a one and done situation. They're supposed to be very saturated and pigmented colors. I've kind of separated them into 5s. So the first 5 I'm going to be trying out are more nudes. Or I guess I should say they're more muted. You definitely have different undertones in here. You've got like warm undertones, you've got mauves and peaches in here. And then the second half that I'm going to be showing you are the pops of color. So there's 5 red and pink type of shades, so I'll be doing that at the end. I did apply lip balm before, but since it says that I need to have completely dry lips for this, I'm just going to wipe this off before going into it. So here's arm swatches of the more pinks and nudes. So first we have the shade Peachy. Here's a swatch of Cheeky. Next up we have Coy. This one is Lippy, and then the last one is Witty. Okay, so here are the brights and the reds swatched. So we have Capricious. Next to that is Red Hot. This one is Wicked. We have Unrivaled, and then lastly we have the shade Royal. I really like the packaging on this. You have a really nice raised vinyl lettering right here, and then inside is just a typical doe foot applicator. Here's what it looks like up close. It's got a slanted edge to it, and I really like how the outside packaging reflects the color on the inside. I like that, especially with Maybelline lipsticks. I have a lot of them, so I like to be able to just see from the outside without having to look on the bottom what a color is. Let's get swatching. So my lips are dry. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the shade Peachy first. Oh, first I gotta shake it. It actually feels like there's something inside that kind of helps mix up the product. Can you hear it? Like there's something inside of it, but apparently it's important to shake for at least 5 seconds, it says, before applying. So, alrighty, let's try this on. Ooh, so it's definitely very, very pigmented with just one swipe, and I didn't layer it up too much. I just used whatever was on the applicator from taking it directly out of the formula. So then it says to let it dry. So we're gonna let it dry. I'm just kind of like playing with the formula first. It's starting to feel a little bit sticky, which is typical when it comes to a long wear formula when it dries down. I'm gonna try not to smack my lips together or talk too much. So hold on, maybe I'll use my fan. I don't know what it's supposed to feel like when it dries down, because right now it just feels sticky. It says let fully dry, so I guess we'll just keep waiting. I just don't know. Is it supposed to feel dry if it's got a glossier finish? That's what I'm not sure about. Okay, well, it's been sitting here for probably 2 minutes now, maybe 3 minutes. Let's do a little transfer test. I'm gonna kiss the back of my hand. Oh, whoa. So there's just a little bit. I kissed my hand kind of aggressively, hold on. There was just a little from like the inside where maybe it wasn't fully dry. Just a normal, what? There's not transfer. There's like a little bit of a shine from the lacquer on top, but it's not moving. The thing is, I can already feel it really sitting on the lips. So let's keep swatching so that I can get more familiar with this formula, but I do want to try on all the colors since they all look so pretty. Let's see if this is hard to take off. I'm just gonna take my makeup wipe and just remove it. Okay, so it's way easier to take off than I was anticipating. Just like any longwear lip product, something that has a little more of an oil base would probably be the best for this as far as removal goes. Next, we're gonna try out the shade Cheeky. So that first one was called Peachy and it was very peachy. This one looks like it's gonna be a little bit more nude. Ooh. Ooh, it looks like my lips but better. This does have a scent to it. It smells good. It almost has a more fruity scent. Ooh, I like this shade. So here's Cheeky all over the lips. The shine that it gives isn't like crazy, but I do like how it's a little bit of a sheen because that's hard to find with longwear lip products. So there's Cheeky. Before it dries down, I'm gonna switch my lip color so we can try them all on. Next, I'm gonna try on the shade Koi. This is a really pretty, more pink color. I'm excited about this one. Ooh, so this has more of a cool tone to it. So here's the shade Koi all over the lips. This one is really, really pretty, perfect for spring. It's got that slight cool toned, almost fuchsia undertone, but it's still more wearable than like a full-on bright. It makes a statement, but it's still approachable and soft. This one's really, really pretty. So far, I can't tell if they stain the lips at all. I guess I've been switching them so frequently that I might not be able to know yet. And I guess we'll be able to see with the brighter colors if it stains your lips at all. Next, I'll be trying this shade right here. This is called Lippy. This is more of a rosy color. These are very easy to apply. I like the applicator. The initial texture before it starts drying down is very balmy, like it feels very comfortable. And it's easy to spread and there's no patchiness, which is nice. My lip lines might not be perfect, but here's the shade Lippy. It's a beautiful rose-toned red, I would say. It's not completely neutral, but it's more of a soft color, similar to the shade Koi, where it's more wearable, but it's still a pop of color, which is really nice. I think this one's really nice for spring as well. Last but not least, in the more nude shades, is this one right here. I'm super excited to try this out. This is the shade Witty. This is a really pretty mauve color. So let's see how this looks all over. Ooh, this one's pretty. Ooh, I like this one, especially if you're into wearing more purple or pink eyeshadow. This is kind of a bold color, but it's more muted since it has that mauve undertone to it. This one's pretty. I don't know if I own anything quite like this in my whole collection, so I'm excited about this shade. What do you guys think? All right, next we're gonna move on to the bright colors. I'm really excited to be trying these out. These look like really fun colors. We've got some different undertones with reds and we have like an orange and a pink. So let's start off with Capricious, which is this one right here. It's a pink color. This looks really cool. I love a good hot pink, especially for the summertime. It's one of my favorite colors to wear. So let's try this out. Ooh, look at the pigment on that. Wow, I have a feeling this might stain my lips, but hopefully it'll be worth it because that is such a pretty color. I feel like my lip lines aren't perfect, but you get the idea. Wow, that is such a fun pop of color. This is a statement by itself. With all these bright colors, I feel like you could wear with very, very minimal makeup and it would make a huge statement. This one's pretty. So again, that's Capricious. I feel like Maybelline does really good bright colors. I really love so many of their bright colors from the Superstay Matte Ink collection, which this lip line is in the same family. It's in the Superstay family, but I just feel like they do bright colors so well. Okay, that left a little bit of a stain, but not anything too crazy. I mean, I didn't wear it for that long, but I was expecting it to really stain my lips quite a bit, and it's not too bad. Next, I'm gonna be trying out this red-orange shade called Red Hot. I love red-orange shades as well. So let's try this one. Ooh, wow. I'm so impressed by the pigment in these because the formula feels kind of sheer or more sheer and jelly, especially in these two colors. But once it's applied, it's really seamless and doesn't look patchy at all. I think this color is really pretty. It's the perfect bright red orange. I feel like if I were to redo my makeup, I would definitely do something more bronzy and soft on the eyes versus cool tone to match the undertone of this. But regardless, it's such a pretty color. Next up is the shade called Wicked. This looks like it could be a pretty true red. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, this is definitely a true red. Ooh, that's pretty. I actually feel like you can get very precise lines using this applicator, which is nice. So you don't have to use a lip liner, which takes another step out of your routine. Even though I could spend more time on this to really perfect the lines, I have 2 more to swatch, so you get the idea. This actually has a little bit of a pink undertone now that it's on my lips fully. It's like a very pink toned red, but so pretty. So that one is Wicked. All right, second to last is this one right here. This is called Unrivaled. Another red tone, but it looks a little more berry, which I love a good berry lip too. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yes, this is a berry red. Okay, this one is gorgeous. This is like a true berry. I really like this one. It's a little bit different than your average red, but it kind of gives the same effect. This is really pretty. I'm really into this color. I feel like I'm always into the more cool tones these days, but this is such a nice berry color. All right, you guys, last but not least, I'm gonna swatch this shade right here. This is called Royal. This looks like a really nice deep red. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, it's like a burgundy. Well, isn't that pretty? So this is the last shade out of the 10 called Royal, and it is such a stunning deep red. This one really makes a statement. I feel like if you're wanting a bold red, I would go for this one. The other one's really bright and fun, and this is like a rich red color. It's so nice. So that's all 10 shades. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the color that I'm gonna wear for the rest of the night. I'm gonna be wearing the shade Unrivaled, which is the berry. I wanted to see how they layered, so before it dried down fully, I actually applied a little bit of the shade Koi to the center, and now I'm gonna let that dry. It definitely feels really sticky as it dries down. I wonder if that goes away. Okay, so I'm gonna start to test out the wear of this formula tonight. I am starting to film this video at night. However, tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a full wear test using these so I can really get as long of a wear test as possible because I don't have 16 hours or anywhere near there ahead of me tonight. So this is gonna begin my opinion on the wear, but of course I'll share with you guys my thoughts in a little vlog so you can really see how these hold up. Okay, before I get into a full day of wearing, I did want to kind of document what the lipstick looked like at the end of the night on the same day that I filmed the video. I'm looking a little frazzled. I ate dinner and it didn't budge whatsoever. It does still have a nice sheen to it and it has not bled around the lip lines, which is really great. It doesn't ever really dry down because of that more lacquered finish. It has like a stickiness to it. It also hasn't really worn off at all in the center of my lips. So far so good. The only thing that I'm like, not sure about is how long I can wear it with it feeling so tacky. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow how long I can actually make this lipstick last. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for my full day wear test, but I wanted to show you where things were at tonight. I actually really do like the finish of it though. Okay, see you tomorrow. Okay, so it's the next morning, it's 9:15 a.m. and I just barely applied the lipstick. Today I'm using the shade Koi, which I think looks super cute by itself. So I'm gonna be able to do a full wear test today. I'm excited to see how this wears, but so far I love the color. So I'll see you guys in a little bit for my first check-in. All right, so lipstick update. I actually have been wearing this for 10 hours. It's currently 7:15 p.m. So this is a very long wear test so far, and guys, like, it really has full pigment all the way across my lips. I did eat lunch probably, how many hours ago?
5 hours ago.
5 hours ago I ate lunch and I didn't touch up because I really wanted to see how it would separate. The only thing I've noticed is like teensy little crumbles in the very center of the lips that would come off on my napkin as I was eating, but I've since snacked and done a lot and
that's crazy.
It's still on. It doesn't have as much shine as it initially had before, but it's still there. So I'm gonna keep wearing this till the end of the night and we'll see what it looks like after a few more hours. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so I just barely got home and my lipstick is still on. It's currently 11:15 p.m., which means I've been wearing this for 14 hours. The recommended, or like the maximum time that it says that it wears, is 16 hours. So I'm just 2 hours off, but I have to wash my makeup off now. I'm like dying to. But here's what it looks like. Guys, like, it obviously faded in the center. I did also eat dinner, and so it broke down the color a little bit, but there's still the outline and the stain, and it's actually fading really nicely as well. The only thing I would say is that it did have that sticky feeling for several hours. Now it has hardly any finish left to it since it's been so many hours, and the shine is gone, but you still have the base color, so that's nice. It's not the most comfortable lipstick in the world, but obviously the longevity is there, so you just have to kind of pick your battles. I think this would be a really great formula to use if you need it to stick for a really long time, even through meals. Even though it's not the most comfortable, balmy feeling lip. It's fine, and it doesn't leave your lips feeling crusty or dry, which is nice. It just feels sticky. So that's the only con, but there's so many pros as far as the longevity goes. So I feel like I will be wearing these again for those situations where I want to wear a bold color that has a bit of shine to it, and I want to just make sure that it doesn't budge for hours. I don't know if I would be wearing it again for 14 hours, but I'm glad that I got to test it out to see that it really does stand the test of time. So I hope that was helpful. I'm definitely very enlightened by this wear test, and I hope you guys learned something as well. I'm thoroughly impressed. All right, so I hope you guys found that vlog to be helpful. I wanted to make sure to mention my top 4 shades. I would say I'm really into Cheeky and Koi. Cheeky is more of like my everyday color. Koi, I really loved the cool tone pink. I also am a fan of the more mauve in the shade Witty, and then of course this berry shade called Unrivaled. So these 4 are my personal top picks so far. I would love to know in the comments down below if you guys are interested in this formula. Leave a comment, let me know what your favorite shades were. Let me know if this is something that you feel like is missing from your collection. I feel like it is, based off of application anyway, right now in this moment. I don't have anything that's super long wear or transfer resistant. Here, I'm gonna actually test it with this deeper color. Nothing. That's actually really, really impressive. This is a really cool formula. It's actually not as shiny as I initially thought it would be, but it feels more comfortable as far as the elasticity on the lips goes. As of now, it's still feeling pretty sticky, so I'm looking forward to my own wear test to see how it holds up throughout the entire day. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you feel like this is very innovative? I personally feel like it is, but of course, I love to hear your thoughts. Is it something that you would run out and pick up, or is it something you would pass on? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys found this video to be helpful. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie, and I would love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, we want to be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Click on the bell after you subscribe and you'll get a notification every single time I post. That's it from me today. I'll have everything listed and linked down below if you're interested in checking these out. But I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye!